Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about Chris the Meme God. He's actually a part of Mr. Beast's crew. If you somehow don't know that, he's part of Mr. Beast's crew. As of recently, he has come out as transgender. He's now a trans female. I think that's how that works. I'm pretty ignorant on all the trans shit, so I'm not entirely sure. I'm pretty sure that's what he identifies as now. I just want to put a disclaimer. I don't really give a fuck what he's doing. I mean, he's a grown-ass man, well, grown-ass woman, I guess now. I don't really give a fuck, do what you want. But it's the fact that a person on Twitter made a joke about his recent actions. Just a simple joke. Something along, it says something, I'm gonna throw it on the screen, obviously, like I always do. Something along the lines of Chris would make fun of his current self or something like that, which is very true, because in the past, Chris has been known to make really edgy jokes, saying the hard R.
What?
Like right here, but yeah, saying the hard R, shit like that, saying there's, you know, I'm helicopter gender. I'll throw that clip on screen.
Alright, time to see if they've updated the gender list. They have 6. Bro, what are you doing? Bro? Did you just assume my gender?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to misgender you.
You're such a helophobe. Get out!
I sexually identify as an attack helicopter. Ever since I was a boy.
Just a bunch of, you know, stuff like that. Just little jokes and stuff, nothing serious. And, you know, people was like, it's kind of just funny how he kind of switched up now. He was making fun of those people. Now he is one of those people with a wife and a kid. It's just pretty funny now to some people, but some people are like, he's actually getting like a lot of hate for this. I scrolled on Twitter. Obviously there's just a bunch of degenerates on Twitter, so that's just how that's going to be all the time. But I was scrolling on Twitter and it was just a bunch of people saying, kick him off or I'm unsubbing, Chris needs to be removed, take Chris off the team, I'm not watching anymore. Just stuff like this that wasn't really warranted. I think the content will be perfectly fine. The content's probably still going to stay the same. It doesn't necessarily matter. So I'm not entirely sure why these people are so upset about it. I mean, let him do what he want to do, bro. Like, it literally has no effect on you and what you're doing, so I'm not entirely sure why people are so upset about it. It's just a little mind scratching to me. I mean, I don't personally know why he did it. I can only imagine this is what he feels comfortable with. So, I mean, you know, best of luck to him, obviously. You know, do what you want to do, as long as you ain't hurting nobody or hurting me. I don't really give a fuck. But it's just a pack.
To be honest with you, I'm kind of retarded.
The people are just so angry for no reason. It's just confusing to me that I want to talk about, because he's done literally nothing wrong. Like, he's just been chilling. You know, he decided to take these hormone pills or whatever the fuck he's on. Again, I'm pretty ignorant upon the topic, so I don't really know what the fuck they be doing to do whatever they do, but, you know, he's taking his pills and shit. I don't really see why people are mad. It's just kind of dumb, but the problem I have is the fact that he's suing somebody because they made a joke on Twitter about him. He's suing them for a defamation claim, all because they made a joke on Twitter about him. The same joke he would make about people in the past. So that's just a little bit, you know, hypocritical. I just don't really like that. That's what I'm really mainly here to focus on today. I'm not really caring about the transgender shit. Do whatever you want. I don't really give a fuck about that. It's the fact that you have in the past made these jokes and you have, you know, made smart remarks about, you know, race, fucking gender, all this other shit. And now all of a sudden that people are making fun of you, now you're upset. Well, that doesn't exactly fly. Now you're just a hypocrite. So I think the best course of action is for Chris to retract that lawsuit, if it's real. He did post a picture of it saying something like, you'll see my lawyers, and it was just a picture, like a really old scuffed picture of Mr. Beast. So I'm not entirely sure if he's actually true about that. The dude replied to his tweet saying, I got the email, it's done, like April 29th or something like that. That was, you know, I hope he's just trolling. I hope the dude that said that, like I said, I'll throw the screenshots, but I'm hoping that he's trolling. I'm hoping that Chris actually didn't literally go for a defamation claim, because if so, that is so unbelievably outrageous that I can't even comprehend that. It's just actually stupid. He made a simple joke saying Chris would make fun of himself now, which is literally true. But, you know, that's Chris from back then. Chris has obviously changed now. And I've seen like these videos. I didn't watch them because they didn't make much sense to me, because they were pretty stupid on the subsurface. I'll throw them up on screen. These people are saying like Carl changed him. Bro, what are you talking about, man? He's a grown man. He can make his own decisions. Just no one person is gonna come along in a grown man's life and be like, yeah, you should start being fruitalicious and being transgender. No one does that. So these videos are just kind of stupid. I don't even want to watch them because I'm just gonna editing Josh here.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Are you done now? Are you done? Because what I was trying to say was that I wanted to be more critical in my videos, so I went back and watched one of the videos I specifically said I wasn't going to, and found out it was garbage. Because what the title said, and what the thumbnail said, the dude in the video didn't believe. So it was garbage, like I said. Automatically write them off as, like, just not fact, because it just doesn't fly, like, it just doesn't make sense. Not one person can come along and just influence a whole grown man's ideologies and thought process. I just don't believe that. I really don't. I feel like that was just a conscious decision that Chris made on his own. So I don't know. That's just me. Maybe he can come out and say that Carl did it, but that just seems like a very far-fetched theory. Overall, it's just pretty scuffed. I really think Chris should just, if he actually is going to sue him, he needs to just not, because it's not that fucking deep. Like, come on now. You were literally talking about how there are only two genders, using the fucking F slur, fucking using the hard R. Like, I get, this is all old shit. It's the shit that you were doing. I just don't understand where the hypocrisy comes from. I really don't. And I also want to add, this isn't really anything to anything, but isn't it fucking obvious? Like, I thought it was pretty obvious. Like, you know, he lost his beard and his hair is like mad long now. It was pretty obvious he was on something. Again, I don't really give a fuck. I'm just saying, it was pretty obvious. I don't see how a lot of people are just now outraged about this. Like, it was some secret he was hiding from the world. You could clearly see that he was on something. I don't know what the fuck it was. Well, I mean, we didn't at the time, but now we do. So I don't really see why people are so surprised by that. I don't get that one either. But overall, this whole story is just a little stupid, just a little silly, honestly. The man changed. He's on hormones now, hormone pills. I think that's what they call them. Like I said, very ignorant about the topic. I'm trying to come at it from a non-biased point of view, because last video y'all was eating in my ass about that one. So I'm trying to be less biased. But I mean, objectively, you know, he's chilling. I don't really give a fuck what he's doing. Doesn't matter. I think that the whole lawsuit thing is just a little far. It doesn't need to be escalated that far. You're a grown man. Come on, it's just a little bit of Twitter hate. Like, be for real, man. Come on, grow up. Like, what are you doing? Suing people over a silly little tweet, bro. Fuck off. I just always hated that mentality. You made this thing online about me. I'm about to fucking sue you now. Like, bro, come on. Unless it's something stupid like when Sneeko tried to accuse... What the fuck is that guy's name? I had a brain fart. What the fuck? That's like when Sneeko accused Brandon Buckingham of being a rapist. It's like, that's when you can start using the defamation claim. But someone making a lighthearted joke at your expense? Come on, dude. It's the internet. Grow some fucking skin, man. Stop being a bitch. That's my opinion on it. If y'all enjoyed the video, leave a like. Again, I hold no ill will towards anybody on the Mr. Beast team. I don't really care if you're transgender, panda gender, fucking Japanese gender. I don't really give a fuck. Do whatever you want. That's your body. That's your life. I respect you. I don't really give a fuck. Do whatever you want. I just think that he's gone too far on this, like, lawsuit claim. It's just a little silly. And for him to be, you know, using and saying the stuff that, like, using the words and saying the shit that he was back in the day. Again, it was back in the day. So I can't excuse it to a certain extent. But it's like, you were saying this shit, and now you're mad about somebody saying this? Come on, man. Grow the fuck up. Stop being a pussy. But that's it for today's video. If you guys liked the video, leave a like. If you guys disliked the video, leave a dislike. Remember, any criticism is constructive criticism. I'm always in the comment section for you boys, and making sure I'm replying hard and comments and shit. I always do this for y'all. Appreciate the support y'all been giving me lately. Just wanted to show y'all how grateful I am. I really appreciate it. Even if it is only a couple hundred people y'all coming, I appreciate y'all coming, watching. Even if it is only for like 2 seconds and dipping, I don't even care. Appreciate that. Well, I mean, if you did that, you wouldn't be watching this part of the video. But anyways, appreciate y'all even for this little bit of growth that we've had in the past, like, couple days, months. I just want to say thank you. But that's it. Like I said, leave a like. If you like the video, leave a dislike. If you dislike the video, any criticism is constructive criticism. And I'm gonna see y'all boys in the next video. Thank you for your time. Peace, love.